All right, good morning, you guys. It's time to review Trajexis and your role as a student and how you will use this system. So first of all, you have to register, but once you're registered, you want to log in, and I'm going to put in the student login so you can see from the student view what it looks like. All right. Okay, so I'm logged in as if I'm a student, and simply right here you're going to pick your site. So I am not a real student, so the sites aren't going to show up. I only have the option of a test site, but for you it would say Memorial Medical Center or Doctors Medical Center or Valley Children's in Madeira. So whatever site you're at, you're going to choose your site from a drop down. Again, I only have the test site because I'm a test student, not a real student, and you're going to clock in. That's all you need to do. All right, and then at the end of the day, I want you to clock out. So now I'm going to go back in to show you a little more than just clocking in and out. And here we go. All right, logging back in. I'm already clocked in, so now it's ready for me to clock out. But if I'm still working, I don't want to clock out just yet, but it's ready for the end of the day. So I'm going to show you here in the drop downs. I'm going to go down each one. So for example, if you forgot to clock in, you would need to fill out this time exception. So this would include filling out anything with this red asterisk. So what site were you at? I only have the option of the test site. I also have an option, not just hospitals, but there's one entitled community events. So in case you're doing like a health fair or asthma coalition and you're getting credit for it, you could put that in. The date that you clocked in. So maybe I did something yesterday and I forgot, and I went in at noon. And what happened? Why did I not clock in? I'm going to put that I forgot, and then I'm going to submit. And now that's been successfully submitted. So I just wanted to show you that you would have to do this for your time in and your time out if you forgot both times. So that was the home page where we clocked in. Then we did a time exception. I do want to show you the logs. So this is your daily log sheet. So before the end of the day, if you could just log on and just quickly add something you did. You can do this from home at the end of the day if you want to reflect then, or you can do it from the hospital and get it over with. But all you're going to do is make sure you have the right date, the right site. Again, I only have a test site. And here I just click 1 because it's just some random thing they use and it didn't matter to me. So I just want you to just put 1. You can put any number, but 1 is easy to remember. And then you can put who you worked with. Now, you can pick from a drop-down list of names, and if that person's name's not on there, you can add it. But as we get going through the program, there'll be more and more names listed on there. So for right now, I'm just going to say I was with Larry Bird, and then I'm going to add a log sheet. All right, you are in clinical 3, so please click 3. And then you can quickly go down and say, oh, I did an oral intubation. Did I observe it? Did I do it with some assistance? Or did I do it with very little assistance? I just observed. How much time? I did 5 minutes. Hit the next, and then you can add any comments. Da 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 da. It was very interesting. Okay? And then next, and it's done. So you are finished with that daily log sheet. You can go in and put more than 1 if you would like, or you can just do 1 at the end of the day. So now we have completed the logs. I want to show you reports because this is an area if you want to review anything. So you can review your daily log sheets. You can look at your skill summary, any time totals, the time that you have been at the site, so you can see where you're at for your totals, your evaluation summaries. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on evaluation summaries just to show you. Oh, there's not one there, so I'm just going to go back. All right, how about let's see if there's one of these that completed. And it looks like we don't have anything quite completed. So you'll be able to look at reports though once we get going. All right, competency evals. So this is your skills checkoffs that you have seen every semester. This is only for viewing, and you can go ahead and print it off if you would like. So clinical competency, again, go to 3 because you're in the 3rd semester, and now you can look up any skill. and say you want to look at assessing a patient on a ventilator. Next. So this is what you will be checked off on, but if you would like to view it, you can go ahead and view it and say, oh, I see I need to do all of these things. You can print it, and at the end it does ask for a student signature if you would like to add a signature after you've completed them. One thing great about the system is at the end of the program, you can print off a documentation of everything you did, so you could show employers. I'm trying to think of what that's called, but it's kind of like a portfolio. So you do have like a portfolio application at the end of the program that we can go ahead and start looking at those and printing them off, and it's something you might want to show when you're going for job interviews. All right, you can add any comments, you can send any emails. It's up to you if you want to use this, because we also had Canvas and we also have our regular Outlook with the college, so you don't necessarily have to use it, but we will get the emails if you do send one through here. In here are your evaluations. Now this is where your patient ventilator assessment form is that Bonnie was talking about, but I'm going to start at the top because this is where all of our random forms are basically. So you do not need to worry about that equipment scavenger hunt. That was first and second semester. The clinical site evaluation, yes, you're going to do that at the end of the semester. Then we have the COARC, so this is something when we need to do it, Bonnie will let you know. Orientation assignment, that's first and second semester, so don't worry. Again, oxygen assessments, that's first semester, don't worry about it. But these two right here, I want you to look at. So you have your patient assessment ventilator sheet and then that physician interaction. So these are the two that you will use. You need 10 of these, and this we didn't put a number on. We'd just like you to track it. So let's look at your patient assessment, and this is where you can fill out all the information on your patient on a ventilator. So do remember to keep HIPAA. So I don't know, I guess there's no chance of it being printed off and somebody finding that patient is in ICU room 2 and this information's on, but please keep HIPAA. So if you want, you can just put ICU and no room number. Okay, I think that's what I would do. Age of the patient, 23, maybe they're a female. You can do that, or just put an F if you want. Primary physician, their name. So this is what I don't really want, their name. Okay, so just, you could put, I was going to put John Doe, but just, you can leave that one blank. Pulmonary, so why are they here? Okay, why are they on a ventilator? So add that on there. Their code status, because every patient that's on a ventilator in ICU, we should know their code status if they want to be resuscitated or not. Do they have a renal physician? Are they in isolation? Any cardiac issues? Because remember, we're cardiopulmonary. Their admitting diagnosis. If there's a surgeon, if there's not, don't worry about it. And just keep on going on down. You'll see the ventilator, the settings, level of consciousness. So all the way down, you've got blood gases, saturations, other lab, and you don't necessarily have to fill out everything. Okay, so just what's applicable to your patient. So I just wanted to show you that. You would fill it out and click submit. All right, and then your physician interaction. Let's take a look at this. So this again would be the site. I only have a test site. And then you can put individual interactions. So you just pick A, B, C, or D. Was it one-on-one? Was it a personal interaction? Was it formal or informal? Like maybe you went to a lecture, formal education experience such as lectures, papers, those kind of things. So say, oh, let's see, I went to a formal lecture. And how much time? I did a 60-minute lecture, so I will put that. And then just put formal lecture on chest x-rays. How about that? And then that will be it. And then you're going to submit. Done. So that is everything that I want you to do. And of course, always log out at the end. And I will go ahead and log out. And hopefully that gives you a quick review. Do remember that your clinical instructors are all receiving training on this too, so they can help you. And then also you have my number too. So we're going to work this out. We're going to learn this together. And thank you ahead of time for all of your patience. Bye.